Welcome back to Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Um, it's been a minute, as always. I'm losing a bit of steam with this game. You know, I'm chugging along. I want to complete the game, but also it is a busy time in gaming. A lot of free shits going on. A lot of updates for games, and also it's just the holiday season, so a little less time, obviously, for that kind of stuff. But we are going to pick up today doing Davrin's quest here in the wetlands. But the Gloom Howler, I guess we'll go check out what's going on in the Hall of Valor here with the Cataranthus Stormrider. And then we might get to Unwanted Guests. We'll see what other quests pop up here. It looks like everybody has some stuff to say. Emmerich's got something, Lucanus, so we might have some more quests on the table here. Can I run? Okay. It's been a minute. I can't remember if I could sprint or not in this game. Hey. Hey.
Hey, do you know someone named Traylon? Little bit younger than you.
Didn't we
Dark hair.
hear this combo
big
already?
for an elf.
Oh, I know him. Knew him.
I think we heard
when
this
we were
one.
kids. Is he a
Let me see.
warden friend of
Did they
yours?
say something about was?
He was.
Yeah, okay.
To White Elf.
Yeah. You guys talked about this already. Maybe that was in the lost footage. Or the lost save file, rather.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Sounds exciting.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going
Why are we
camping.
doing this?
But he's treating it like we're going to an
Crooked
academic
ankle.
thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is
I
never
mean,
without
with
a
that
brush
mustache,
and a
yeah,
razor.
that makes sense.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Both of you just do what you want.
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich? So what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Oh, they're going to Ferelden.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
Cute.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
Sa.
So, you and Rook?
Ah.
Nice.
Ah.
I've got the feeling I missed something. Adari. I can smell it.
What?
Well, that's on both of you.
Ah.
Oh, really? Well, that's interesting.
Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook?
Ah.
What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich.
So, you're making dinner for the team? Twice?
Everyone has to eat.
Let's just compliment him. You make an art of it.
Yes, but you make fancy dishes with names. I cook whatever I find in the pantry and hope no one dies.
Cooking is just a hobby. Sometimes it's good to do something that isn't work. I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's Spine, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
Okay. Lucanus, here's my mother's hazelnut torte. She made one every winter send. Cake, 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 cups of finely ground toasted hazelnuts, 3/4 of a cup of sifted flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 8 eggs. Okay, I don't know. I don't know cooking like this. Bacon, whatever. Beat egg yolks with sugar. Beat egg whites in fresh bowl. Mix ground hazelnuts. Slowly add flour. Then gently fold in egg whites. Butter and flour to 8.5-inch pans. Bake around 8. Okay. I don't know whatever. Maybe this is an actual recipe, you know. That would be interesting if somebody made this. 'Cause there's been a couple recipes in this game for like food related codices. Logbook 4. Late afternoon, exercises, discussion with Tosh, close. Evening, inventory with Bellara, supper preparations. Bellara has ambitious plans for future meals at the lighthouse, which she leaves to the two of us. I have been tasked with suggesting substitutions where ingredients are not available. Some of her own suggestions are rather inventive and would create a balanced flavor profile. Iago speaks often on the art of masking certain tastes. Perhaps I should set up a meeting so they can compare notes. Perhaps enemies of House Deriva won't last much longer. And then I did get a missive. Thanks for the help. I was going to read. I forgot to, so it's a good reminder. Brookintosh, Irulan says your team took down the Fang Scorcher. Leaf and I were with the Veil Chumpers, getting civilians out of the area, but we're dealing with demons angry at old magic, not dragons angry at interlopers. We hunkered down as best we could, but she would have gotten us eventually if you hadn't drawn her away and defeated her. We haven't seen any further side of Antom activity in Arlathan, but we'll keep our eyes open. In the meantime, we're helping some villagers rebuild safely. Thanks for the help, Garrick and Leaf of Veil Jumpers. I don't have pages 1 and 2, so hopefully I'm not missing them. A page torn from Odes to 7 Antivids. Odes? Sweet vineyards of a youth now gone, and yet within the rising dawn, the covert flash was there again, the metal sharp talons plain, red ribbons to the Nosen drain. Was there regret or agony, its clouded memory? He stands forever on a wall, untethered by a contract's call, his hands relaxed, his posture tall. There's nothing that can fill the silence, the world bereft without his kindness. Written in Nev's handwriting. Only trace of this in the book in the lighthouse, and it's this page. Okay, good. Matches the one shoved under my door. Wisps? Fade drawing on a memory? Or the lighthouse itself? Sensing a dream? Something more? Add it to the list. Put it on the fucking conspiracy board. Oh, it's from Isabella. Hello, kittens. We've had word of a ship getting attacked by a dragon. A big one, maybe even Cataranda herself, just off the coast. Keep an eye out for survivors, and if one of them is that elf Ethelred, tell him to get back here so I can give him a mouth stabbing for idiocy. Hugs and kisses, Isabella.
Storm Riders get really possessive about their hordes. She'll be tracking the scent of anything that got taken.
Looks like they're talking about a dragon. Cataranda?
Cataranda the Storm Rider. She's bad. She's real bad. Breathes lightning, like the Vincimer.
The Vincimer was kind of friendly, though.
Cataranda isn't. She is a bad dragon.
Okay. A bad dragon. To the Ravani coast. And maybe we can do the other quest here.
You don't seem happy about your brother.
Well, sort of, but also not. It's complicated.
You thought he was dead. Now he's alive.
Which is good that he's not dead, I mean. But it's not him. Well, it is, but he's working with Anaris. It was easier before. I could think of the good things. Now he's back and I have to, I don't know, fix him?
He's alive. That's a start.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I get it. It's going to be complicated and difficult, but at least. How'd this piece of boat?
Cataranda threw that ship
Right.
like a toy.
Yep. Lightning dragons get real mad when you go after their treasure. Let's get to the beach where I lured the Vincimer. Plenty of open space for a good fight.
Great.
And be ready with poisons. Lightning dragons are more sensitive
Oh,
to
you're a
poison
lightning
than most.
dragon? And I brought Bellara? Yeah, we're gonna, sorry. I forgot also, I need to have Lucanus, I'm pretty sure. Like, I made a mental note that where's this totem? Bitch. Oh, bitch. I was running, well, oh. Is this electrified water now? Bitch. What the fuck was that? I need a fucking second because this stupid bullshit. Should have brought Emmerich. Fuck. Come on. You really want me to balance on this 2 feet of land? This is a stupid fight. My potions do nothing. How do you fucking do this without the electrified water? Like, how am I supposed to fucking hit this thing? I'm a warrior. How can I stand on two centimeters of land without... I feel like this game is very warrior-phobic in a lot of ways. Because a lot of times it's like, oh, you gotta do range for this fight. Can't... Especially the dragon fights. They're very positioning focused, so it's so annoying to have to be standing in a certain spot, or you know, having every time you try and get melee, it just starts moving around and running away from you or swatting you like a fly. So you do hit once, dodge, hit, dodge. Whereas I think if you're a ranged character, you could just be like, okay, let me go pew 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 pew, you know. Bro, you were going crazy right now. What the fuck? Oh, it finally stopped electrifying the water. I'm gonna get shocked because I'm fucking up the timing here. This is stupid! I fucking hate these dragons!
Good fight! Good fight!
Fuck
We
you.
just took down Deathstorm the Storm Rider. We are drinking for free tonight!
There's some treasure caught in her scales.
Yep. Storm Riders carry around bits of their hoard. I think maybe they get worried when it's not with them.
Unyielding stone. Immovable duration. You cannot dodge while immovable is active. Grants immovable at the start of combat. Never stop. Do not flinch. There is no other way but through. Stupid. A lot of these unique items are really bad, to be honest. With Kataran and the Storm Rider finally defeated, remaining ships can sail safely again, and the story treasure has been claimed. Wow. When Davrin meets with someone who has information on the Gloomhowler, when he learns about the monster's past, shocks him to the core. Oh.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
We're the good guys.
It's okay. We're here to help.
Nothing to be afraid of.
My name's Valya. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened, I once trained to be a Grey Warden.
Oh, okay.
But I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. I'm the one who found the griffin eggs before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the wardens who were caring for the griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf?
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the Fourth Blight.
Oh.
What?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Oh?
Why would
blight
they
the
do
griffins.
In her diary, Isaiah said the Blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it. But orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the First Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
Explains Isaiah's anger.
Can understand why this Isaiah is so pissed.
She felt betrayed by the Wardens, forcing her to do it. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Well, if she's blighted.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Here's Asanda showing up.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Not he's a flirt. He's a fighter.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't back down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davrin's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters?
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Okay. I feel like there should have been more fanfare about how we found the Griffins. So, Gloomhowler was a warden tasked with blighting the Griffins per the first warden at the time during the fourth blight.
In Lavendale, he's usually the restless type, but I'm guessing he'll stick around.
And then when the current ones aren't blighted, they were just eggs. But she sort of put some blood magic protective spell over it, and then this dwarf lady was just like, I found the griffin eggs. It was me. Finally, I know who the Gloomhowler really is. What started as a simple monster hunt has opened a terrible wound in Grey Warden history that none of us knew was there. With Weishaupt in rubble, there's little chance of finding any records that might shed light on this. It seems the Gloomhowler, Isaiah, is a specter dragging all the sins of the past back to haunt us. Our own order demanded she blighted all the griffins, or face disaster and lose the fourth blight. She's a cruel monster, yet I can't help but feel some sympathy for her. Would anyone else have done differently? The fate of every soul in Thedas rested on her shoulders. Trying to imagine that decision is nearly impossible. No person should have to face that dilemma. Yet Valya said it was Isaiah who hid the remaining griffin eggs to preserve them. Hassan and his family live because of her, even though all their ancestors died because of her. It's no wonder she's so twisted and evil now, living with the guilt of what she's done. Maybe that's what all her shrieking and howling is about, a cry against the injustice of fate, the injustice of somehow surviving 400 years with this tragedy looming over her. But that's in the past. Whatever she may have been, now, today, she's willing to destroy Hassan's family. I won't allow that to happen, no matter what still haunts her. So true, bestie. Hey.
It's good we've got you here. You can tell us what elven stuff starts fires when you pick it up.
That's the plan.
Well, okay. Harding's favorite foods. Oh, why is that there? Bellara, I'm honored you want these. I don't really cook, and these aren't really recipes. I just throw things together. Anyways, here you go. Apple cheesy butter noodles. Noodles with butter and salt. Fresh diced apples. Or baked slices or applesauce. Whatever's convenient. Grated cheese. Girl. Okay, I see now why everyone's complaining about Harding's food. What the fuck? Apple cheesy butter noodles is crazy. Layer apples on top of noodles in a bowl, then cheese, bake it in the oven until cheese melt. Girl, cheese and apples already sounds crazy, but to put noodles with that too? But you're amazed you could use fire. You've got a nice bubbly crust that way. Like ham and jam slam. Ham or bacon. Jam. Anything works for like plum, cherry, or apple. Or toast. Slam ham and jam together, creep into Yam and jam slam, Emmerich approved. Replace ham with yams. Sprinkle with salt and roast in the oven until tender. Honestly, the yam and jam sounds better than ham and jam. So maybe the vegetarian option is the way to go. Defeating Kataranda. Rook and Tosh. I can't believe you defeated Kataranda herself. As soon as we stole her treasure, she was on our ship like deep stalkers on a nug. I tried my hexing spells, but it turns out dragons do not give one lyrium-infused crap about magical curses. I went overboard, washed up on the beach, and spent a week trying to get inland while dodging lightning like a seer who sassed a pride demon. Isabella says I'm lucky I didn't end up a scorched lark like Aethelred. Can't believe I let him talk me into this. Hopefully it's the last time I take an ugly job because of a cute ass. Next time you drop by the hilt, ask for Fabs. That's how most people know me here. Drinks are on me.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Rook, it's very exciting. Nev's invited me to help solve a murder.
Ooh. Sounds right up your alley.
Well, if anyone's going to gather clues from the dead.
I helped the Navaran city guard a few times, but a long-lost crime from the heart of Tevinter.
Let's not oversell it. You ready?
By the
Oh,
flame
just from the skull?
that stoked
I didn't know you could do that.
By the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
Cuz I'll drop you. For justice.
For a chance to right some wrongs.
One last time.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
Bro.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
Here we go. I give you my word. Shadow
I'm a
Dragon.
Shadow Dragon too. If you started a job, let us finish it.
By the pacts of the Watchers, we would not ask, were it not important.
This one saw the murderer's face. Piranhas. His son wanted out for Blood Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The shadow dragons will get him to safety.
Thank you.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Nice.
This smells amazing. Does all coffee smell like this? Or just the stuff you make?
Coffee has a distinct aroma, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry. It was really rare where I grew up. And expensive.
I don't need coffee for one. But I didn't want to mention it earlier, but Lucanus just looks different than everyone else. He just like something about like the smoothness of his face. I don't know. He has like a different art style almost to his look for some reason. Like compared to Harding, and then we just saw Nev and Emmerich. They look like they're in the same game, but Lucanus just looks like extra definition for some reason. I don't get why.
I don't need coffee to get going. Adrenaline's enough.
Speak for yourself.
Like doesn't
So,
he?
Harding, what do you think?
It's something with the way his shadows.
It's
What?
delicious.
You don't have to be nice.
You don't have to pretend to like it.
I mean, it's good. It's nice and warm.
Rook's right. You don't have to pretend. I won't be upset if you don't like coffee.
He really wouldn't.
I know, but sorry. It's just this thing I do sometimes.
Acting so people will like you?
It sounds terrible when you say it like that.
Please.
I know
Pleasing.
I don't need to do it. I just do.
I mean, I don't want to be like, you shouldn't. I get it. I'm a people pleaser too, so like I get it. So I'm just because everyone likes you.
Well, everyone you know seems to like you.
Seems
So,
to.
You're good.
Don't say it like that, dude.
Good job, Lace.
You must have been pretty tiny as a child.
Where'd that come from?
A tiny dwarven girl in a land of large human farmers.
Oh, yeah. I probably learned pretty quick that things worked out better if people liked me. If they agreed with me, or I agreed with them.
Some people like cream or sugar in their coffee.
Maybe coffee just isn't my thing.
Cute. Okay, I'm getting more used to the fact that these little dialogues aren't necessarily plot-based or like forward momentum. It's just kind of like getting to know the characters better, getting to see their interactions, which I like. I like that. You get to see them interacting with each other outside of combat and the open world and shit.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take Hassan to the woods and
Oh, perfect. We're going to
Want to
Arlathan.
keep us company?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
That's literally where we were going, bro. You got a friend in me. Let's bring Davrin and Lucanus, right? We have to get these two. Well, Lucanus mainly. He needs to get his levels. When Davrin returns to Arlathan with Hassan, he meets a figure from his past in the ancient woods. Ooh, is it from his Dalish days?
One can get the gate.
Perfect.
Another truffle hunt?
Hey.
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter.
Hassan, hang back.
Hello.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Hello?
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
And can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
Their trust is an honor. How to say it? Oh, shit.
I'd be honored for the chance to earn their trust.
I like that.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
Yeah.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
What was Davrin like?
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
This guy.
He'd sing to the holler.
Nice.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now, hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Davrin has another side.
Davrin's got a soft spot in there. Hassan's digging it out.
Just keeping his nose clean.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some holler to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Nice.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone.
Go the other way first.
And bannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Hala can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to see people have been comparing Davrin to like a Disney
Here we
prince.
go.
I can kind of see that.
And a maple tree.
See if it has it.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell. Here, some bannerberries.
Sweet as candy. Holla lapped them up.
Interesting. Wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps. Uh-huh. Great for Holla. Bad for people.
Over here.
Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Holla mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a romantic dinner. Time to get out that marple branch and call the Holla.
He sounds excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison. It's on the other side of this.
Okay. Just making sure. Explored all this. Cliffside Pass.
Could be Holla.
We've got a griffin. Hassan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Holla.
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's getting used to what Holla look like, their friends, before we start tasking them to find them.
This is a good spot.
Ooh, what the hell?
Lay out the stone root and bannerberries.
This thing. Grace of the Holla. As they impose creation, gratitude and sorrow are the mindful sculptor's prayer. Through hammer and chisel, all statues, like the first Holla, are a violence that ends in beauty. Oh. What?
Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Okay. Boop-a-da-boo. Oh. Is it?
It looks sick.
Yeah. It's Solus's fault. Will it survive?
How long can it last like that?
Another week, maybe? The forest is going rotten.
Oh. Okay.
We need to do something.
Look around for more vannerberries.
No, Hassan.
Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Davrin, remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Hassan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Boy, don't be eating his food.
Hassan, just bring it some food.
Cute.
He did. I'll be damned.
Nice.
Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
It was nothing.
Don't sweat it.
Ah!
Guess it's not all about killing gods and monsters. There's more to him than hunting darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a Holla.
And the appetite of all three? You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good.
It's fucking Turlum shit all the time. One of the big talk pieces.
We'll need to tell Eldrin about this holla.
Sorry, one of the big talk pieces right now about Dragon Age is word count of certain words that have shown up in previous games compared to Veilguard.
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, and bury you in the basement as a joke.
And so it just reminded me, you know, the specific ones they're talking about are like religious related ones, because, you know, the Maker, Andraste, that kind of shit doesn't really show up in this game. And people are, you know, I get both sides. Like, people are explaining away, well, it's Tevinter in the north, you know, it's got a different religious kind of nature to the game, whereas the other 3 games all took place in the south of Thedas, so that's why it was more focused on Andrastian culture. But then, you know, also this game is literally about the elven gods, and we had like a lore shattering speculation from our characters that Andraste and the Maker, Andrastianism, is the elven gods. So, like, the fact that we don't really talk about that as much, it is kind of weird. So again, just them saying Turlum all the time when
Most
this
of my
Davrin
clan
quest
didn't
is so
understand
annoying.
why I left.
It's like, damn,
Eldrin had
enough
a
about
good
Turlum.
mind. Saw I was restless.
He approved.
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous.
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
What are these noises?
Something Grey Wardens seem to know much about.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. I guess that's why working with Hassan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
Is it just the forest, like, moaning? Ah! What the fuck are these noises? God damn. Did you hear that clicking sound? Bro, I hate this forest. What the fuck? It's not even like, they're not building an atmosphere like it is scary, but it's just, there's scary noises happening. I don't remember them happening before.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vanaberries.
Hassan took care of it.
A griffin helped to holler?
You had to be there.
It's like he was a shepherd. I couldn't believe it.
Remarkable.
Nothing about that in the training manual.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
Anything can change. I believe that.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever
What
certain.
do you mean, you're proof?
I
What?
once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Okay. Davrin helped an old friend, Uncle Eldrin, by feeding a starving Hala. Surprisingly, Hassan pitched in and fetched berries for the poor animal, showing a side of griffins not seen before. Well. Uncle Eldrin. Seeing Uncle Eldrin again brought up old memories. I remember how tough he could be when I was a kid, always pushing me harder, never allowing for mistakes. He'd tell me, "The world eats mistakes for dinner. Don't be its next bite." We fought a lot, but there was love too. He wasn't even a real uncle. My own family never understood my restlessness, my need to leave the clan and strike out on my own. Eldrin did, and now I see he was preparing me. Our yelling and fighting toughened me up, made me stand on my own 2 feet, and sharpened a will inside me that would have been dull without him. I don't think I'd be alive if it hadn't been for the lessons he taught me. Another side to griffins. Now I know there's another side to griffins. I don't have to wonder about it anymore. Hassan fed Vanderberries to a Hala. I saw with my own eyes. I was worried I'd have to hold him back from attacking. He's a predator after all, and it's what you'd expect from his lion half. What lion wouldn't eat a deer? It looks like there's something else in there too. Hassan seems to have the instincts of a dog herding sheep. Maybe instinct is the wrong word. He understood the Hala was hungry and seemed to sympathize and want to protect it. That's beyond instinct in my book. Hassan didn't gain anything from helping. There's more to griffins than any of us knew. Maybe it's just you can teach a dog new tricks kind of shit, you know. You're a shepherd in a sense.
I got a tip there might be trouble here in Arlathan.
You're just in time. We've got a problem.
I was out with a scouting party, and we spotted the Venatori moving into the area.
They're being directed by Elganan or Gillenane. They have to be. The Grey Wardens warned us the gods were heading to Arlathan, but why bring the Venatori?
We don't know. That's where you come in.
I'll take them out.
Few less Venatori in the world's a good thing.
Or a lot less Venatori.
I'll give you the rough location where we sighted them, but you might have to search beyond that.
They want something, and we need to know what they're up to.
I'll find out what it is.
Feel free to take out as many of them as you can. This is our forest. This place makes the back of my eyes hurt.
A lot of bad history in Arlathan. War, blood magic. I'm sure some of that stuck around.
Watch your back. More Venatori.
Yeah, I know. They fucking spawned in front of me. Who the fuck are you, Galahad?
You look like a veil jumper. What's happening?
The Venatori are rounding up Dalish. I locked that barrier, but some of them already got through.
Wait, rounding up Dalish?
There are more Dalish inside the ruins. They were camped there.
All right. Get back to Strife and Irelin.
Well, open this up first. Can you open up the...
Damn it. Still locked.
Bro!
Rook, over the door there. Symbols.
Okay, let's get it unlocked.
That worked out. Keep going.
Okay.
Why would Venatori use Dalish? They wouldn't come here without a reason.
I don't think this is random.
Hello!
There.
What are you doing here? Right. Orbiting Venatori, maybe. The only thing you're orbiting is fucking the way that I'm swinging your ass around. Oh, it's poisoned. Get me out! I was itching my finger and then he wouldn't dodge. Hello? Ooh. I'm coming. Yeah.
Like someone's in trouble.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not distracted. It's fine. 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, that did it. Let's see what she has to say. You're safe. What happened here?
That veil jumper died making sure I was safe.
Oh.
She sealed the barrier before the Venatori could get me.
What about the rest of the Dalish?
They took everyone. Kidnapped them all.
Why? Blood
Where'd they go?
sacrifice?
I don't know. Their leader said they need Dalish blood.
Yeah,
Some sort of sacrifice.
Of course, it's fucking blood magic. It's the Venatori. What do we expect?
Sacrificed. Damn it.
This just got a whole lot worse. We need to figure out where the Venatori took them. Let's look around. Not much to go on.
Over here.
Oh, you guys are here. Okay.
We got here as fast as we could.
It's
Why?
bad. They're kidnapping Dalish to sacrifice them.
What?
You're serious?
It's not over yet.
This isn't over yet. We'll put a stop to it.
Where did they take the prisoners?
The Venatori didn't come very far. We know that. And we found this weird glass they tracked in somehow.
Glass? That could be from the Arlathan crater. It said that Tevinter blood magic used to be powerful enough to fuse sand into glass.
What?
It's not too far from here.
If the Venatori took the prisoners there,
We'll find them. But it'll take time to put together a rescue party.
don't take too much time. We need to stop
Say,
this.
why can't I just go?
We will.
The Venatori have taken Dalish prisoners into Arlathan crater, and the team must prepare a rescue mission before it's too late.
Let's head back to...
Oh, we need to go back to the lighthouse. What? I'm reloading on top.
To the lighthouse. We'll meet the Veil jumpers there.
Okay. You do want us to go to the lighthouse. It said reconvene with with Strife and Irland, so I was like, okay, that must mean here, but no. We need to go back to the lighthouse to do that. Okay. Regroup in the library, but doesn't... Oh, everybody else wants to do shit first, so fuck Irland and Strife right now. Okay. I got more important people to talk to. My friends. Fuck all y'all. Hello? Oh, she's just chilling out here. Drinking coffee still.
This place even smells wrong.
Girl, okay.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside
We
the
just
lighthouse?
did something outside the
I was
lighthouse.
going to head to Arlathan with his son.
We just did
See a real
this.
sky again. You're welcome to join us.
Okay, sure, but like, what? Didn't we just do this, dude? The fuck? What's happening? We just went to Arlathan with the
You know,
son.
Tosh, I discovered a large jar inlaid with a golden flame pattern at that Kunari burial site I examined. I presume it was for storing specific organs after death?
No, the Asolitar doesn't hold anything. It stays empty. Like the body is empty now that the spirit is gone.
Ah, it seems you know something about ancient Kunari customs after all.
What? No, that's... Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Good, you're here.
What happened?
A note from Viago.
Oh.
Katerina is alive.
What?
What? How?
Zara's carcass told the truth. Ilario didn't arrange Katerina's death because he spirited her away. Katerina has been a prisoner in her own villa, with Ilario as her keeper.
It's time for a rescue.
What matters is that she's alive, and we know where she is. So let's go get her.
Ilario is making his move. He's hosting the talents of the crows at Via della Morte. All of them.
Let's crash his party.
All it's missing is some heavily armed, uninvited guests. Shall we?
As soon as we've prepared. We have to do this carefully. Ilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Elganon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
It'll be slow going through Treviso.
Not for us. We're going by water, and Spite is keen to get this done.
Then let's make this a night to remember.
Yeah.
There's something I need to do back home.
Okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just chasing Aelia. It brings a lot up. If you're around, maybe I'd take the company.
Sure thing, Nev.
Anything for you. Let's go back to Docktown. Keep a light on. Laura, what's going on with you? Any news about Syria? Usually when the doors close, that's when we have... Yeah, that's when we have something.
He is the light, the hope of Elvanan, the bringer of...
Tell me about the war against the Evanurus.
Even now, the armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvanan, made pure and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons. He made an army of demons. Damn it, Cyrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
Hey.
What's going on?
I'm trying to find out why Cyrian would help Anaris. It just gets worse. Harder to understand. Now he wants to meet. Cyrian, I mean, to explain himself.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into demons.
I know. Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
What does your gut say?
Listen to your gut. Would he really try to lure you into a trap?
I would have said no before all of this. The Cyrian I know cared. Loved his people more than anything. He He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
I want one where, like, we'll save your brother. I want to say that, basically. Because these, you know, this is like, well, maybe it's not so bad after all. And then this, when people change, is like, maybe your brother just turned evil. Like, no, I believe there's a good side to Cyrian. So the only thing I can say is we need to stop them.
I know this is hard for you, but you know we have to stop them, right?
I know. I get it. He's my brother, though. The day he
I know.
died,
I want to say we'll help
died.
you. It's okay.
It was the worst day of my life. I don't know if I can do that again.
So what are you going to do?
Meet with him.
Are
there
you
you
okay
go.
with that?
No, but I need to talk to him.
Yeah, there we go. Let's do
Convince
that.
him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Oh, look at her pouty face.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, Bellara is like very surprisingly one of my favorite characters. Her storyline's really cool. The character has like a lot of depth to it that I wasn't expecting. Okay, we're going with Nev first, obviously. Always Nev first. Nev has a personal errand in Docktown, but she wouldn't mind company. Sorry, Davrin. I think this is going to be a solo outing. I'm trying to get these companions some banter and like explore together, but it's not happening the way I want it to.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
A light to remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money for one. Then you're left in the dark to vent your subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
Oh.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
I'll pay respects too.
The light drawn echoes back in Eternum.
Formalities. He wasn't big on those, but he'd appreciate it. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Girl.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
You like, honestly, yeah.
It'd have liked our friend, Bellara. She loves those things. Although she expects happy endings.
So did he. At least on the page.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
What's the catch?
Why aren't you there now?
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What I have to.
Docktown needs to see...
What? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars? Venatori who walk?
They see you.
Is that all? Docktown needs protection, not an example.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
I really do regret making that choice. 'Cause as soon as I clicked it, I like talked myself out of it into making the other choice, but it was already too late. I should have spent 30 fucking minutes like I did with the dragon decision. That you know, I was gonna do Treviso, and then I chose Minrathous in the end, which I liked. So I should have done the same thing here with Nev. I don't know. I just feel like obviously something bad's gonna happen either way, but a part of me is like, I don't want her to be. Because at the end of the day, like I initially said, I am the sort of, I will protect the world at any cost, and, you know, I can be the bad guy kind of thing. But I think I confused myself because I was comparing Dark Knight rules of, like, if I am Batman, then that makes Nev Harvey Dent. And, like, no, that's not necessarily it. It's you know, Nev is the good in the world, and she needs to inspire that instead of being like me, who is
so Nev,
cynical asshole.
Out late with Rook, I hear.
Oh, yeah. Just skipping stones.
That all?
Why? You hear something different?
Don't need to. Rook had a bounce in his step. Wasn't just from tossing rocks.
Well, you know Rook. Probably sprained an ankle.
Yeah, my foot.
I heard that.
You know, I got a bad ankle. See, I jump all the time. I'm bouncing all the time. I want you to talk about something else, not just my love life. Friend's idea of a relaxing picnic in Arlathan forest goes slightly awry thanks to a culinary mishap.
A picnic, huh? Don't know how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the Wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
Ginger wort tea, is this safe?
Has Emmerich actually tried this tea out yet?
He looked it up in some books. Says people used to drink it all the time.
Used to.
And lived to tell about it?
Bottoms up. That's not bad.
It's, gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, and, something else. Well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There, Davrin.
Are you... Do you hear that?
Did you, hear anything maybe out of the ordinary just now?
I heard that.
No, I mean before that.
What's happening?
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
We're tripping balls because of the mushrooms, probably.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You all right, Rook?
What? Assad! Stop! Stop saying words. I think I finally snapped.
It's happened. Everything was too much for me, and now... That's right, Hassan. Worms.
Sorry, Rook. I think you're extra sensitive to ginger wort.
Oh, maybe that's it.
So much for a relaxing picnic.
It's still nice to get away from it all. And with good company.
Oh man, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that to be the the twist of it. Bellara intends to convince her brother to leave Inaris' service. She could use some support.
Bellara, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still. Even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel. To Yanarl. The others.
The ritual should have granted them purity. Strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better.
Did they have the same
I must do better.
Marking?
For Inaris. For our people.
I don't know what to say. Inaris is bidding.
Inaris is building an army, Cyrian. The ritual worked exactly like you wanted it to.
No. Inaris would never do that. He wants what's best for our people. It was my failure, and my failure alone.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Ebenuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Ebenuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
At what cost?
How many elves have to die to get there?
Greatness requires sacrifice.
No! Oh my god.
No. That's not the Cyrian I know. He's influencing you through the mask, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Bellara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness?
Okay, but...
Or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him.
No.
Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
Oh, this is interesting. Only left side options. What was I gonna say? Like, it sucks because he's deluded himself, but also like he's saying, you know, he feels his God's will and all that shit, but you're taking it in a vacuum. You're like, in comparison to normal thought and reason and other people's thoughts and reason, yeah, whatever he's happy about is not a good thing. Think about it.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Cyrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Cyrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
And so will I.
Me too.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Like, it sucks. We're gonna still try to help you out, Cyrian, but I'm glad.
Stop them.
I'm glad Bellara is resolved.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
Yeah, I'm really digging. Just every time I say I'm really digging the storyline, I think back to Emmerich's. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is this? Who ordered this? And I feel so bad because he's just, that's Peepaw, you know? Like, I don't mean to be mean about it, but I just, it's not, I don't care. I just don't care about him or his storyline. But yeah, like, Bellara is just a sleeper, you know, sleeper hit. Like, she really, I did not give a fuck about her before the game came out. And then as soon as she entered, I was like, okay, I see it. I get her character. I like her character. And then the storyline's really, it's very simple, and, you know, I saw it coming. But sometimes that's a good, it's not a good, not, okay. Sometimes it's a bad thing when you can predict the storyline and, you know, story beats, but in this case, it's fine. You know, it's okay to be following the tropes because I think it's very compelling, and, you know, the actors are doing their job of selling it too. It could have been easily a very boring, typical storyline because it is so simple and predictable, but I think they're doing a lot of good writing, and again, the voice acting is really selling. The animation for Bellara's character specifically, her face, acting there, really good. So I was trying to just vamp here, but the loading screen is taking too long, so that's all I gotta say about the Bellara stuff right now.
Good.
Oh, shit.
We're past the blight and no one heard our gondola. Where to now?
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside.
Okay.
Over there. That's the entrance.
Just gonna scooch on
Your
past.
house has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it.
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it.
Oh.
I found it laying here alone as a boy.
Okay. Well, I definitely see a guard in there. Is that Venatori? What are they doing?
What the?
Oh, bitch. Kind of poison, bitch.
He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
Surprise, motherfucker! Where you guys running to?
He said something about an old woman.
Did he?
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
I literally did not hear that, but okay. This place is nice.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa de la Morte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina is in
Why is
earshot.
Spite so smell-oriented? Every time he talks, he's like, you smell like ginger and brimstone. See that all matters relating to the accounts are sent through me, and as much as we may wish for her guiding hand and not mine, I will not see my grandmother's house fall to ruin. What do you... Ah!
Hey!
Where'd you come from? Did you pop out of that treasure chest I just opened? What's up, staircase number 2? Ah!
Hey!
Hi. That's all you had to say. Hey. What are you doing?
We bust down the door and get attacked, probably.
Which is why I'll go first.
I mean, Tosh, you could just burn the door down, right? Why do we have to bust it down? Just burn the fucker down. Ah.
Katerina.
Ah.
Lucanis, my poor boy.
The fuck? What is happening? I hate to interrupt.
I'd love to celebrate this touching family reunion with you both, but now might not be the best time. We have Ilario's celebration to deal with.
Rook, blight or no, we must find somewhere safe for Katerina before we end this.
You'll do no such thing. And don't speak about me as if I'm not here. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Morte, Rook.
Okay. So she knows Ilario kidnapped her? I just want to make sure. She's not part of this nonsense, right? Crow business. An old piece of correspondence recently crumpled. We will not bicker like children. Where a blade is poised to strike, we will press it through the vein. Where a goblet has been poured, we will lace it through with poison. The talents will act as one on this matter, and Antiva will be free. Okay. Hello?
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario?
Good courtyard.
Lucanis?
I'm working on it. The traitor deserves no mercy. This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
got a giant hammer in my plan, so we're on the same wavelength a little bit.
Katerina's death was a tragedy. But to get Lucanus back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep,
She has a nice outfit.
personal loss. And so,
What?
I take the mantle of First Talon.
I feel like I missed something or I've forgotten something. Why are we already on First Talon?
But the crows
Is it
rise from the ashes. With our new allies,
just because
the
his grandma
Venatori,
was... Katarina was First Talon, so he gets to be First Talon? Is that what?
over my dead body.
Please.
That can be arranged.
Whose side are these bitches on? What the hell is going on? What was... You guys see him?
Cannot overpower us both. Now you fall.
Whose side are the crows on right now? I'm wondering. Like, they're all getting their weapons out. You better not be fighting me. Taya and Viago, come on. Please.
Venatori.
Bitch.
This on your head.
You start
There. That was kind of cool. That Lucanus just went straight for him without even me prompting him. Bitch. Bah! Are you sure? I'm a dwarf. Dad, Goddess! Blocked. Boy, you thought you were somebody.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Ilario.
Ah!
Katerina, thank the Macon.
Wait.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He tried to kill you and got you imprisoned. And kidnapped the First Talon. And made a deal with the Venatori.
Ooh.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Viago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away? That is not your decision, is it? Katerina is still First Talon.
Enough, Ilario. Lucanus is
Oh.
First Talon now. His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Welcome home, my boy.
My boy. Welcome. What the fuck is that dude wearing?
A toast to the new First Talon.
To Lucanus!
So interesting. There was like a little pop-up on the left that because of the Minrathus Treviso decision, he won't forgive Ilario. So I wonder if there was a choice there. If he's not hardened, you could choose what to do with Ilario. I'm just curious what the choice is. You know, can you kill him? Because like, it sounded like he won't forgive him. So like, what's worse than putting him in prison? You know. Or like, if that's the worst decision, you know, what other option would there be? Ooh, this is the necrotic sword, yeah.
Can we make a discreet exit?
Girl, you're the prince.
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
So that's the end of his story, right? I mean, Ilaria's locked up. What else is there? There's the Anton, but that's more of the crows, not necessarily Lucanus's companion quest. So it does feel a bit stunted because of, like, what's up with the blood magic shit? You know, the Venatori connection. I feel like we didn't really get fully complete there. So I could see there be more, but I don't know. It, like, we could reach out on Ilario, and that's the whole point, was that he was the bad guy. So I don't really know. I'm gonna get answers.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katerina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
How do you feel?
Are you holding up okay? After, you know, Ilario and your grandmother and everything.
I wouldn't call it okay, exactly. Fucking Ilario.
Do you regret putting him in prison?
No, not with Treviso in such chaos. The last thing I need is my full cousin causing more.
Yeah.
Let Ilario sit and think on his mistakes. It may do him good.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Ilario, Katerina. This team. I'm not giving that up.
Okay. And then spite, too. Like, I don't know. It just... I'm nitpicking a lot, but, like, it just feels... There, I guess there's more to... There has to be more to Ilario, or to Lucanus's thing, right? As Ilario declared himself first Talon, prepared to hand the crows over to the Venatori, Lucanus burst in and challenged him. The cousins battled it out before an audience of crows, and when Lucanus stood triumphant, he ordered Ilario imprisoned. Yeah, I don't think... Like, he didn't... It doesn't say that he's champion of the Veilguard or whatever anymore, so... Yeah, he's not there yet. So, I'm guessing there is more. Okay, I'll withhold judgment on the completion of his storyline.
Rook, up for a quick trip?
Bro!
I figured it'd be good to check in with Evka. See how the wardens are doing.
Okay. So, at least he's not going to Arlathan again. I swear to God, if he was going to say Arlathan again, I was going to lose my shit completely. I am still upset. It's the third fucking time in this video he wants to go on a trip somewhere. Like, it's fine to, like, you know, I want to get to know them and do shit, but come on now.
Why are there so few books about the Titans?
I could not tell you, girl. Do you have more shit in here? This feels like even more overgrown than before. But yeah, Davrin's just togging up all my free time right now. He's I wanna go to Arlathan with the sun. I wanna go to Evka.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing. It won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it. We were getting through to Cyrian. He almost listened.
He was listening to you, Bellara. Because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
You might not have a choice.
Like it or not, you might have to.
My head understands that, but my heart believes that we'll get through to him.
I do too.
Somehow.
From a game decision, I think we'll get
Really
through to
hope
him.
you're right.
Well,
he does seem like he's
either
very
way,
set on like, no,
we'll be able to find them.
I'm doing it my way.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
We'll save him.
We'll save your brother, Bellara.
I hope you're right. I really do. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
Ah, I see. Let us go again. Did I beat him? Oh, he beat. Okay, that was a. I think I beat him that one time. I beat him! Yeah, bad friend.
Hezenkos. I've seen the type. Dangerous and damn slippery about it.
You're right. She held such promise. I only wish... but wishing for the alternative, you'd find that naive.
Can't say it changes things. Can't change that you were friends once, either. And for that, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nev.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna go to the fucking Whitelands of Davrin. We should bring Harding out. We haven't brought her out in forever. And oh my god, this is the 4th time, isn't it? We went because we came here first to talk to the Gloomhowler girl, and then we went to Arlathan with Hassan, and we met Eldrin, and then we went on the picnic. So this is the 4th fucking time you went out with this video. What do you want with me? Davrin checks in with Evka on the state of the wardens in Hossberg and learns your thoughts on the Griffin. It's crazy, Davrin. Just let's do all this at one time. We don't need to keep going back and forth.
Word out of the deep roads?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for Isaiah. Anyone who knows anything about...
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens? They went extinct during the Exalted Age.
Hassan says hello.
That sounded more like he's hungry.
Same thing. It means he likes you.
Just his way of saying he likes you.
Or he'd like you to feed him.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow. How's his training, Davrin?
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see eye to eye. Hoping it'll make it easier with his brothers and sisters when we find them.
There's more?
A whole family.
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, the wardens need hope. Something real, something pure. Having the Griffins at our side would be like old friends coming home.
They weren't always treated like friends.
I know. What Isaiah did won't be forgotten.
What happened?
Let's just say the wardens didn't always take good care of them.
A mistake will never repeat. Hassan and the others will be treated like respected warriors. We'll rebuild together.
Glad to hear it.
It's good to hear you say that. They deserve better this time around.
After Weishaupt, everyone gets a fresh start.
I can help raise them. And my dad can forge Griffin armor.
There you go.
Hear that, Hassan? You'll always have a home with us. Let me know how it goes finding the rest of the flock, or pride, or...
How about Feather Brigade?
Okay, Davrin. I was gonna say
We'll stay in
gaggle,
touch.
so that's not much better. Gaggle Griffins. I don't know. Oh god. Are we done, Davrin? Are we done now with you talking to everybody in the world? Do you want to talk to anybody else? You want to talk to Antoine since we're here? You know? Let's talk to fucking Holden, the armorer. I don't know. You want to talk to Flynn? Who else do you want to talk to? No more quests, right? Okay, we're going back to the lighthouse. We're going to see if anybody has any last minute things they want to do. And then we will freaking talk to the Veil Jumpers. Oh God, Davrin. I see you in there. What are you doing? Okay. Let's just pass by everybody. I don't think they're gonna have a quest. It's a Lucanus thing, so he, as needy as he is, he's past his little phase of just I need to go back to Treviso. You know, we've done that section of his gameplay. I feel like.
So,
Yes, indeed.
elves came from spirits.
Oh,
An incredible revelation of what happened
this
thousands
is
of
old,
years
but
ago.
yes, cool.
I asked Davrin what he thought, and he just shrugged.
He would.
Okay, nerds. Fucking nerds. God, I would be so much funnier if I could learn to keep a straight face. But I just love my jokes too much.
I've been learning more about the Lords of Fortune.
Have you?
What? They're our allies, and
Oh,
it's
talking about
good
Tosh.
to make friends.
There's not a Lord of Fortune I know who wouldn't like you.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
No. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs.
What?
100 little pigs with hands came after me. All together in one big writhing ball. Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That was a bad job.
I've got a better one. You know what the Wandering Hills are named for? It's a monster. Big heap of red tentacles.
Is he drunk? They're
Crawls
drunk.
around, devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside.
These two are drunk.
The eyes of a
Why are they
village.
talking so weird?
You try fighting a hill with a sword sometime.
How did you kill it?
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
This is a nice surprise.
It's good to see the two of
Hey,
you getting along.
Davrin and Lucanus for all
course
their
we're getting
differences.
along. We're professionals.
We're talking business, Rook. Grab a seat.
Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
You didn't hear how this started. We're not gonna be serious and say Weishaupt. What does this mean?
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our
Oh,
Half Solus then.
they want this.
They don't tell it the way you would.
I mean, it ended with the Elven God of Lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You joining us then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
Okay. Sure. That's not what I was expecting when I came in to see what's going on. Alright, we're finally gonna do this. See what the table talk is.
Venatori are gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Nice.
Not long till the sacrifices start then.
We did kill Gillening's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
Then we strike quickly.
Then we strike while they're weak?
And we're not letting our people be killed.
No, we're not.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride and pray that fate is on our side.
So is this a Nev and Bellara mission? I think if I have a choice, I think those are my two. I'm not sure how long this is gonna be, so that's what I'm scared about. Like I want to do it, but also I think it'd be funny if we ended the video just with freaking. Okay, Nev is required. Say I think it'd be funny if we were just focusing on Davrin this episode. Let's end it. Let's end it with this one. So yeah, Nev and Bellara. Let's go. Let's go, girls. Okay. Yep. That's all. Yep.
Well, they're waiting for something.
There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
Witness the sacrifice?
They're gathering to watch people be killed.
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
It'll be a fight.
That's a lot of them. It'll be a fight for the ages.
No fighting. You'll get us all killed. You're going to blend in instead. I found you some disguises.
You do realize I'm a dwarf, not a Tevinter mage.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev,
Okay, but Nev's kind of rocking
you know the
that
Venatori
look.
best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong.
Exactly. I'm like, she's the only one who fits the description of a Venatori.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Okay, but honestly, I need to look at Nev again. She is rocking this look. Like, what the fuck is up with me? Bellara, I'm sorry. Does not look good on you. Mine is decent, but I again, I'm just a fucking, I'm a dwarf. What who? I want to see, oh god. We could be matching hat buddies. Nev and I. Look at this fucking hat. Okay, I'm in too weird of a mood today. Okay. So the rest of the party's here, that's good. I was gonna say, I'm really glad because I was not feeling like recording today, but you know, it's been fun. I've been enjoying it actually. Okay, you don't have to balance, dude. Just climb. Just seeing if there's any. Ooh, there is some loot down here. Oh god. Come on, man. I'm just afraid of touching water. My rook doesn't know how to fucking swim, so that 1 foot of water might drown him. How do you do, fellow Tevinter Venatorian?
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
That's a holla.
Oh.
Why are they killing it? Poor thing.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
And he doesn't.
Oh.
Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Can we go? Please.
God. I just exploded it, dude. I kind of wish I didn't see it, to be honest. I'm trying to catch everything for the content, but damn. Crumpled note. The boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruin. Stuff the Dalish missed. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for Templar business. Counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. You know some of them will just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets. I really wish we could just fuck these guys up. You know, I'm usually about stealth missions, but like... Nah, dude.
They've returned.
Not this
and
one.
The enemies of Tevinter will fall.
It's so fucking cool to we're bad guys.
God, what is up with these bitches? Please, is that me doing that voice?
Disinherit me. The old fool needs to die.
What's up with these dudes?
That magisterium seat should be mine.
My price is very reasonable. We'll talk.
I'm that voice.
Wait a minute. That was the mayor of the Metas Crossing.
This bitch?
The god's hold on him was stronger than he knew.
Wait,
I knew it.
who?
We should have left him to die.
Who are we talking about? This dude who's shitting himself? Who are we talking about? Like, I remember the mayor, but... What's happening here? Oh, that's a slave, I guess. Okay. Where's the mayor? Is it this dude? The slave? Is that the mayor? I don't know. But also like, okay, whatever. They made it sound like he died. Ah. Oh, I'm teleporting for the dab. Oh my god, I hate this place. Did we kill them all yet?
Who are you? We're not expecting dwarves.
My associate, from the Carter.
Yeah.
This is very irregular.
He's curious about the talk of a Tevinter rebirth. Business thrives when all parties have confidence in the future. Don't you agree? Now tell me, where are the risen gods? I promised my friend a spectacle.
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way.
Okay.
It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane, like we expected.
Hey, she's kind of... Yeah, you handled it well. Ooh.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
Specifically, a human mage.
Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Too bad. She's always a fight.
Shame. We have unfinished business with her.
I mean, not in any rush to finish it.
Let's focus on the job at hand. Saving the Dalish.
Okay. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, it's just reiterating the meme, the fucking veil jumpers. What did they do it? Well, these are just Dalish, not necessarily veil jumpers. Hello?
Does anyone else hear that?
You gonna answer me? I guess not.
I feel you.
Oh.
I see you. I know how you suffer. Come to me, and I will ease your soul.
I feel it.
Your gods have returned. Give yourself to me and be seated at my side when the Imperium rises again.
Oh.
He's making promises.
Please, I didn't even notice it was these guys doing this.
Not like that. Never like that.
Hey, any trouble so far, guys? No? Okay.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament, and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains.
Shouldn't we hide some more instead of like, hey, Elgarnon, remember us? Hello? That's a huge bitch.
I am Elgarnon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
He's pretending to be the Tevinter, yeah.
Crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
Bro.
I
Bro, all of y'all?
It's old and dangerous.
Okay, Nev's kind of snapping out. Okay.
It's too strong.
That's cool. Bellara's trying to do something.
We've got this.
Oh, but two of them? Come on, Emmerich, help out.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Bellara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Zoop, 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 zoop. Oh. I really do appreciate that you obviously can't play with the whole team at once, but you do get to see them in the field doing some shit. That's really cool. Oh my god,
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you.
No, there's not. What is she saying?
He's sending the cult after us.
But Elgranon is right there. Shouldn't we try?
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemon's in play. We won't risk Dalish lives.
We can't do anything with the archdemon anyways. But, you know, we'd have to kill the archdemon first, basically. Don't you forget about me. Yeah! I am the highway.
I want interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your...
Yeah, guys, your failures are disappointed to... Forgot. Not now, though. Ah! I see.
Over there. That cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Right. Let's do this.
Ooh. This... What is this thing? I thought it was the blood golem thing we fought in... Nimrathis. And then what's in here? Yeah, to sound the alarm. There's an alarm. Ah! Okay.
Shit. Damn it. Shut tight. And the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So
you're saying stop.
There has to be another way out.
I just...
Not if we have anything to say
Oh.
about it.
Hey!
We're stuck. Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
We'll handle it. Watch yourself.
The boys. Open the gate, boys. Hello? Am I gonna fight this thing? Why I oughta... Yeah. I understand what this is right now. Ow. Kick me, bitch. Stop kicking me. God, these Venatori are such assholes.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open. Still working on it.
How many boys does it take?
Venatori army coming for us. Handle them.
Bro, what are you guys even doing in there? You guys aren't doing shit! Ooh. Bro, where's Harding? Where's Tosh? Tosh can melt the fucking thing. Harding can probably find the answer. Ah! Where's Harding and Tosh?
Well, that's good.
Thanks.
You clear the exits while you find the Dalish. Best of luck.
Okay, thanks you three. Useless ass. The hell? You guys could have jumped in. It only took one of you to open the gate up. One of you guys could have jumped in through the hole there. What's going on in this room? Oh, this looks like the Temple of Mythal.
My Venatori
Kind
are
of,
legion.
not like.
Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Chest right here, but I don't see it. Alright. Hello? I guess we go into the fog. That's crazy.
This feels...
Oh, are we in the Fade again?
Oh, this isn't good. We weren't here a minute ago.
We're always in the damn Fade. Inquisitor's gonna get jealous with how often we go to the Fade.
Come on. We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Keep going left.
So that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve.
This is not the right way.
Glorious purpose.
Okay, this is very not good.
Okay, what if we go
It's Elganon. He's
right?
And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here,
Oh.
the more danger we're in.
Here's red. This is Blight then.
Shit. There's Blight here. It wasn't Blight before.
You cannot stand against me.
Is this dead end? Yeah.
Action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Okay. Is there like an actual...
Come on.
Rook.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Are you gonna help me?
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
I'm busy.
Not the time, Solus.
The Venatori are coming. Do you truly wish to rebuff an offer of assistance?
What kind of assistance?
If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Ma banal avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
Need to get that. Let's keep moving. Solus is going to distract Elganon.
Didn't need to get that.
You have no power here.
Feels like he does.
Sounds like they're arguing. That's good.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
I'm a rook, actually.
Forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen-Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Motherless man, Shevgar Fen-Harel.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
First time. Oh.
Only the first time.
Solus did that. Right.
Hey, you okay?
I hear them in my head.
Careful ahead.
Yeah, there's... Ah! Good check. Yeah, I see. I see them. I'm busy.
Your struggle is pointless,
Bellara.
and your
About to
faith in the
smack the shit out of her.
is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
Hello.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working.
I forgot Solus was in this game, to be honest. I forgot about him. I was like, wait, there's still... we have Solus.
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Okay, I'm trying. Oh, they're right here. Saw, dudes. Let's go. Time to run away.
You saved us.
Time to get out of here.
Somehow.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Okay. We're gonna have to backtrack. Like, how do we physically get out of this situation? Magic cliff face, I think.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
Oh my god. Why did you stop to look? Now he sees what you look like, dude. Come on, Rook.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganon was disappointed.
Oh.
The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything.
I mean, I guess
it really is tough being a Venatori.
we took the Dalish sacrifices, so it was like, okay, Venatori sacrifice it is. It's good. We gotta win. We gotta win finally. You know, I mentioned that the last major story beat was like a little win because Gillenane got away, but we got the dragons. So this was a nice like, hey, we actually got a win. You know, we got the Dalish. I mean, I guess it's still a net positive, or it's a net zero rather, because they took the Dalish and we got them back. We didn't actually attack, disrupt. You know, all we did was erase something that they were doing. So Maybe it's not so much of a win. Back to the lighthouse.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranas, Lethalin.
Credit's not all mine.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
How much more help do we need to give you people? I'm out here busting my ass for you guys. The team rushed to Arlathan Forest to save Dalish elves from Venatori sacrifice. There they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lucican, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solstice's help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to his dragon.
I should check in with
Gotcha.
Solus.
We have to.
You look distracted. Something on your mind?
You ever get a bad feeling you can't shake, but you don't know if it's for you or someone else?
With my job, it's usually both.
Yeah.
I must say, of all our theories throughout the ages, no one thought ancient elves came from spirits was very likely.
Wait, the Mornwatch knew?
Not at all. It was only one proposition amongst thousands, and not well credited.
You could write a paper for the Watchers, or both of us could.
What a wonderful idea. Though we'll have some difficulty citing our sources.
Right, I guess Solus's memories are technically a diary?
It is an interesting gameplay mechanic, I guess, that the party banter that you have in like exploration can be the same that you have in the lighthouse. I think I mentioned this in a previous episode, but I was like thinking about something about that, but not specific, the same dialogue. Because these two definitely had some conversation back in the Crossroads about that same exact banter. So that's interesting that we can have the same, you know, it means we don't have to necessarily run around with party comps that we want. Obviously it expedites the process because we guarantee that they're going to talk to each other. Whereas here it's like, well, who's going to be paired up today? Okay, so we're going to read the codex and then we will call a night. Arlathan Crater. Veil Jumper report on the Arlathan Crater. Site of ancient temple dedicated to Elgar'nan. His symbols are everywhere. Interesting inscriptions have been sent for study. Strong, lingering magic that feels tightly controlled. Hello? Like water behind a dam. Wards somewhere. Managed to climb one of the floating towers. Seems stable. Might collapse if magic decays or wards are disrupted. Irulan reports feeling disturbed on drawing close to the lake shore. Further observation needed. Bellara's notes. Translated some inscriptions. Full translation is attached. Found reference to a thing called Elgar'nan's Pride, resting in a place of honor. A weapon? A magical artifact? Temple was stripped of valuables by Deventer ages ago. Elgar'nan's Pride, whatever it is, probably long gone. Volunteering for next expedition. I want to poke at the wards and see the disturbing lake. In praise of Elgar'nan, from a wall inscription inside a ruined temple once dedicated to Elgar'nan, translated from ancient Elven by Bellara. Offer yourself to Elgarnon, first of the firstborn, exalted amongst the lords of Arlathan. Drunk on adulation, we pour out praises like wine to him who has dominion over all, and to whom all glory is owed. For he is Lord of the day and night, who calls the moon and sun to him like doves, who commands the wind and the tides, who quilled on unquiet earth, and raised upon it a paradise. Note from Bellara. Mythalanaste, he seriously thought all that about himself. Talk about creepy. I need a bath. Another. The elven gods of Tevinter, founded following Venatori. Why should we feel shame for following an elven god? Yes, our gods were elven, and I say to you, so what? We've always known the elves possess magical aptitude, surpassing even some of our Altus. Their deficiencies lie not in their natural ability, but in their failure to recognize it and bring it to its fullest potential. Think on it. After the loss of their leaders, the Elven Empire fell. All of their magic could not forestall their ruin, and Tevinter took what was left and worked miracles. Now, upon its return, Elgarnon seeks out the Venatori, not the Dalish or any other elves. Raw power is worthless if not used artfully. Our Lord Elgarnon understands this, and he honors the Venatori by choosing us. Remember that. This is insulting, right? I should be insulted? You should be. Nev's notes on Elgarnon. What do we know? The Dalish tell the tale of how Elgarnon overthrew the sun. Bellara says details differ depending on the clan. Told one way, Elgarnon sought vengeance against the sun for burning the earth. In Bel's clan, Elgarnon struck down the sun to bring the first night. Either way, defeating the sun gave him control over day and night. There's always a little truth buried in the legends, but never enough. The real story, or what we put together? Elgarnon was the greatest elven general. He led them to victory in their wars, then declared himself god and king. That's the control angle. But it wasn't enough, so he bound a dragon to himself and used the blight to take even more power. He was a tyrant who subjugated his followers, mind and body, demanding love and perfect obedience, and now he's back. Great. That is where we're leaving today. I'm going to run around, do some merchant shit, and then we will pick back up speaking to Solus. See what we have to do. Words of the Wolf. Solus proved to be a useful ally when he helped free Dalish prisoners from Elgarnon's clutches. Now that the elves are safe, can the Dreadwolf predict the god's next moves? Find out next time. Thanks for joining. I feel myself crashing from all the whatever energy took over me this episode. Yeah, we like I said, it wasn't a win necessarily. It wasn't like a net positive. It was more like a net zero, but it was a good thing that we saved the Dalish, obviously. Curious to see where we go from here. I really want to get at Helenane. You know, I think we need to start going on the offensive here. So we'll see how that happens. Thanks for joining. See you in the next one.